Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and just a short section to this video, but I'm going to make some other parts to it hopefully. I picked up these little mangoes from the local Turkish corner shop, and I did at first think when I saw them on display they were probably an Indian Alfonso or Thai mango, but actually when I got a little bit closer and checked, this is very ripe. It actually says Espada on it, and the actual variety is red sword. And when I looked up the website of this company, this is a Brazilian growing mango. You can see that it's a small one. It's very small. I'll show you in the hand. It's particularly small mango. It's quite low fibre and it's quite sweet. It's not a bad flavour for an imported mango. You can see the price is £1.49, which I suppose is about $1.70 at the moment. So not a cheap mango, but that's because it's sort of a special variety. And I got two of them, and I've taken this seed out of one. So what I thought I'd do is soak the seeds, pop them in a damp box for a week or two, and see if by any chance they germinate. And if they do, I'll obviously do a little follow-up video with the seeds once they've started producing roots, and then I'll pop them up, and if they germinate, I'll do a third part to the video for that as well. So that's my Espada. That's Portuguese, I believe, for sword, and their website said the variety is called red sword. So we'll see how we go with these and catch up with you in the next part of the video. Welcome back to part 2 of the video. I've taken the other seed out of the mango. I've literally soaked these overnight, and I'm just going to lay them in or on. The seeds, as you can see, are quite different looking out of those two red sword mangoes. So I'm just going to literally lay them on some damp tissue, stick the lid on. I've got the date recorded obviously because I've made the video. And I'm just going to pop those on my dining room table. I'm not putting them in a heated propagator, and we'll just leave them and see if anything happens over the next few weeks, in which case I'll do a part 3. Catch up with you in that section. So welcome back to part 3 of the video on these mango seedlings. It's now the 11th of May, so it's only about 11 or 12 days after the mango seeds were put into these little pots with the tissue. So I thought we'd have a quick look, see how they're doing. Well, I think you can see, yeah, that one seems to be already sending out a shoot on the end of the seed, and the root's well and truly out now, so that's about ready for repotting. That's only 11 days, and the other one, yeah, look at that. Loads of roots coming out of that one. So that's literally 11 days after the last video. So I'm going to put the tissue back on this temporarily, just to cover it over, and I'll seal it back up again. And I'll probably leave those for another 2 or 3 days until it gets to the weekend, and then we'll do part 4 of the video where we pop those into a pot. So keep tuned for that section. So it's now the 16th of May, and it's the next part of the mango video. So I'll just sort of show you the progress on the seeds. I need to pop these up now because the roots will be drying out in the tissue box, and you can actually see, or probably see, there's a small shoot coming out of the end of the seed now. So that's one seed, and the other seed has got lots of leaves, lots of roots, sorry, developing out of the bottom of it, and it looks like it might be a multi-embryonic seed. As far as I can see from the root growth and the shoots here, it's probably not easy to see, but it looks to me like it might be developing 2 shoots. And if that's the case, one of them will be a result of cross-pollination and would be genetically different. The other one will actually should be identical to the parent plant, which would be interesting because obviously this is a cultivated mango. So I'm going to pop these into 2 pots now. I'm using a very high proportion of perlite mix in an attempt not to do what I normally do, which is kill my mangoes. So I'm using quite deep pots for these, mainly because that's what I've got convenient. So what I'm going to do is just lay the seed, probably just about the seed, lay the seed on the top of the, gently on the top of the compost there. And that's about 2 or 3 inches below the top of the pot. And then I'm going to put about, I'm going to cover that with about 2 inches of compost. So, as I said, that's the 16th of May. So the next update will be when these appear, which you will see in the next part of the video. Hello everyone, well we're back again on the final part of the mango video. It's actually the 20th of June. I was waiting to see if the second plant that I'd put in came up, but it hasn't actually come up at all so far. So this one did actually appear a couple of weeks ago, so I could have done it a couple of weeks ago as a continuation. This looks like the one that had 2 shoots coming out of the seed. Now the other, as you saw in the video, had germinated and formed roots and looked like a shoot was coming up. But sometimes when you plant them in the compost, for whatever reason, even when all the roots are germinated nicely, it's looking very promising, sometimes the shoot never appears, and when you look in the soil you find the seeds rotted. It can be due to overwatering, might be a bacterial infection of some sort gets into the root when it gets into the soil. Sometimes it's fungus gnats lay eggs and get in there and they damage the roots or the new stem and it just never makes it up. It might still appear in the next week or two, but at the moment there's no sign of the shoot on the second seed, but at least one of them's come up, and that completes the balance of the video. That anyone that was interested and wanted to see the whole video from start to finish, from fruit to seed to germination to shoot appearing. So thanks if you watched the whole video, really appreciate it. Obviously please give me a thumbs up, share it with anyone who thinks interested in germinating mango seeds from a fruit they've bought. Please subscribe to my channel. And of course click on the bell if you'd like further updates as to whether this seedling goes on living or has problems with it. I'll catch up with you all in the next video. Brett out for now.